Hi guys, my name is Nick, and today I have the XION 720P, the XION 720P, one of those two, from XION or XION, one of those two. This is a micro ATX, or mini ITX, computer chassis, and it's a little slimline majigger, and I'm going to unbox it for you. Big surprise. So, without further ado, I'll let you look at the product instead of me while I talk and ramble and talk. Oh, there she is. There you go. Now, there. I see that the shipping material for this particular case was damaged in shipping. The case itself looks to be in perfect condition. Take it out of the bag. Like I said, this is a little slimline mini ITX system, and it's not the highest end case. It's a very low price point, but I think that, well, you can see for yourself, I think that it's a very nice aesthetic. Push. We have a multi-card reader. We have USB 2.0. We have USB 3.0. We have our headphone and microphone jacks, all under this fancy little shiny plastic door. We have a 5 1/4 inch bag labeled DVD, our power button, and our reset switch. Over here we have ventilation. Over here we have ventilation. There's a fan under here. On the back we have more ventilation. On the bottom we have a power supply. Now, this kind of looks odd because it's on the bottom. How are you going to plug it in? You can set the case down on its side like this, and this is how I will be designing the system. And then the power cable will come out of the side of the system. If you do want to set the system up vertically, you can do that with these little feet. And you go on just like that. I'm sure that they, yep, they're on there. So, plug those in. There you go. Now it sits up. You can move the feet wherever you want to along the case. And the other thing that we have here is a special power cable with a right angle plug. There's that guy. So, you can plug it right in. You can plug it right in. You can plug it right in. I did it. And route that cable underneath the included little cable management holes in the feet, and there you go. It sits down just fine, even with a power supply sticking out of the bottom of the case. So we'll take these feet back off just for my convenience while I move the case around and show it to you guys. It's not a whole lot to talk about. The integrated power supply is a 300 watt power supply, and let's have a look at just what this power supply offers as far as connections go. We have our 24 pin. Pretty standard. Hopefully most systems will have that since you need it. Then you have to fight with the tangled wires. Fight. There we go. And there's your 4 pin. And that gets your board running. Also included are, there we go. There are 2 SATA power connectors and 2 Molex power connectors. And that does it for our power supply. Now, we have our front panel connections. We have our USB 3.0 and USB 2.0 option. If you don't have a board that supports 3.0, the board that I do have does support USB 3.0. And here we have our audio cable and USBs. So, all of these cables are nice and long. They will reach wherever you want them to go. And there's going to be plenty of room up here to tuck away the excess so it's not ugly without blocking the power supply's exhaust fan. Over here is the power cord for this little included fan, and that is a Molex fan. So it's going to plug into one of those Molex connectors, and There's a pass-through so you don't lose your Molex. And that about does it here for us. Underneath, right down in there, you see a spot for a hard drive. Here's your rear panel. 1, 2, 3, 4 expansion slots. These are low profile, of course. That about does it. I think for the price point that it comes in at, which is extremely aggressive, this is a nice little case for somebody who's going to be throwing in an integrated GPU, maybe using an AMD APU. If you guys watch other videos of mine, you'll know that I just unboxed the AMD A6 6400K, and that is what I will be using in this particular system. I'm going to do a build guide of the Media Center PC that I build in here, and yeah, you'll see a little bit more of this case and this CPU in the very near future on my channel. Thank you for checking out this unboxing of the XION XON Micro ATX and Mini ITX XION XON-720P case. I know everything about it except for what it's called. Oop, I forgot one last little baby detail. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your accessory bag. What do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little zip ties. We get our instruction manual. I don't think we can call that a manual. We get 6 pictures, which are just fabulous. And they're very interesting. They show you how to install your drives. And, you know, basically all the standard stuff. All the standard stuff. What else do we get? We get another bag. And we're going to shake, shake, shake our accessory bag one last time. But we're not going to sing about it. We have a whole bunch of screws, which are fabulous. And we have a little case speaker, which I love to see, because when you're debugging a system, these are great to have. All those motherboards, they still use beep codes, even though cases these days don't include an integrated speaker, really. And here we have a replacement little bracket. So you can see here. Oh, get that apart again. These expansion slots, these are not removable brackets. They're punch outs. So if you punch one out, you can't put it back. So if you take your expansion card out in the future, rather than being stuck with a big open hole, they give you a slot cover. But they only give you one, which is okay. It was a $39 case, I think it was. And here's a bracket for attaching your 5 1/4 inch drive if you're going to use an optical drive. I will be using a Blu-ray drive on this particular machine, but without further ado, thank you guys for checking out this little unboxing and review of this. I think it's a very handsome little case, and I hope that you guys think that my video is not super annoying and that you'll either like it or dislike it or leave a video and ask me to please shut up. Have a fabulous night or day.